Yar har, it's a pirate's life for me. Yar har, pirate's life for me. Yar har, pirate's life for me. Yar har, pirate's life for me. Welcome all you folks to the greatest cruise of your entire life. Welcome. Now don't be afraid. This is real. But I know how to use it. Don't worry. I don't even know what accent that is. So I'm just gonna stop. We're done. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a brand new video. I know what you're thinking, Caden. What's with the getup? You got a sword. You got a fake gun. This one's fake. This is not. This is real and this is not. Make sure you know that. There's gonna be a quiz later. There won't be. Don't worry. Oh, and you know, if we're talking about the fit, you can't forget about the boots. Oh, I can't really reach. Oh, as I'm sure you probably guessed by now, considering my environment and the getup, today we're talking about pirates, but not just any kind of pirates. Today we're talking about a specific kind of pirate. Specifically, the pirates from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, otherwise known as Assassin's Creed 4. Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out in 2013, and so far, it's been the best pirate game to ever exist. I don't think I'm even exaggerating when I say that. I think it's legitimately the best pirate game ever. So today we're going to be talking about why and how would you make a better pirate game than what is already probably the best. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, if you'll just follow me downstairs to my, to the captain's quarters. And yeah, I know I don't see my captain because I don't have a hat. I wish I had a hat. Anyway, sorry. Let's go down. Alright, welcome to the captain's quarters. This is just one side of it. Don't mind the Legos. They had Legos in the 1700s. Today, we're talking about pirates, obviously. Said that already. Said that multiple times already. But we're talking about Assassin's Creed. Now, if you don't know Assassin's Creed, what are you doing? It's been around for how many years? I don't want to say 30, but maybe 20 years, something like that. But yeah, it's been very popular throughout the past couple years. New games every couple years or whatever. A lot of them have been not doing so good. Isn't that right, Odyssey? Yeah. Valhalla, you get out of here. We're not talking about you. No one wants to talk about you, honestly. Oh shit, part of my blade is showing. That sounds so wrong out of context, but I'm literally talking about my sword. Which actually, speaking of my sword, let's get into probably some of the most important parts of any game, or specifically Assassin's Creed, the combat. Now, the combat in Assassin's Creed is pretty basic. You just X to hit, B to counter, and when you counter someone, you can press X to kill them, or press B again to throw them, or do a bunch of other things, do really cool things. And it's of course an Assassin's Creed game, so you were able to just take people out just like that. So in general, the combat is pretty integral to a pirate game. I mean, it's a pirate game. And I think that Assassin's Creed does better with pirate fighting, I should say, compared to something like Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves, you're just slashing and you have to pull out your blunderbuss or your pistol or whatever. But for Assassin's Creed, you just press Y or triangle or whatever you're playing on, X if you're a weirdo who plays on the Nintendo Switch. You're weird. You're weird and you should stop it. Get a real console. You're weird. But anywho, you just press any three of those buttons and boom, someone's just straight up dead. And I love the fact that you only need one shot to kill someone. I mean, it makes sense when you say it, but like a lot of games don't do that. A lot of games like like Sea of Thieves, for example, since I was just talking about it, it takes multiple shots to kill someone. That's not how that works. So we have that whole thing. We have combat. I think just needs to be more free flow. It needs to be more, sporadic, and you're able to do whatever you want, basically. And in Sea of Thieves, I don't think that's quite as well represented as in Assassin's Creed. Now, that leads me to my next point, which I would say is the most important part to any pirate game, the naval combat. If you do not have naval combat in your pirate game, what the fuck are you doing? It's a pirate game. You're supposed to be able to sail the seven seas, and I think that's something that Black Flag does incredibly. And I haven't played it, but Assassin's Creed, what is it? Rogue? Assassin's Creed Rogue. I've never played the game, but I've heard that the ship combat and the exploration is just as good as in Black Flag, which I don't know. But if it is, then that's great. That's great. We need more of that, honestly. And then we get to people like Skull and Bones, made by the same people who made Assassin's Creed, yet they shat the bed. I don't know how they shat the bed that hard, but they did. So I think what's best is if you're able to, in Sea of Thieves, you're able to man cannons and shoot them. I like that. However, I like Assassin's Creed more on how it does naval combat, where you're able to shoot cannons to other people. I think that's better. But I do like the ability to have the player have the choice to man the cannon all by themselves. I do like that. I like that a lot. But for both of them, both Assassin's Creed and Sea of Thieves, they share the ability to board someone's ship. I love that feature. I love being able to just start slashing down people and start killing people just, to take their ship. And I think Assassin's Creed does it best, where it's like you have to kill that many people or kill this one specific person in order to have that ship surrender. I think that's the best way to do it. However, Sea of Thieves, you just have to blow up the ship basically in order to destroy it, which takes a lot longer and in my opinion is a lot less fun. Alright. So we've talked about naval combat, probably the most important thing, but I touched on it a bit before, but we need to talk about exploration. Now, in both Sea of Thieves and Assassin's Creed, now I'm talking about these two in specific, I should have mentioned this earlier, I'm talking about these two in specific because they are very similar, they are both great pirate games. I just think Assassin's Creed has the bigger edge. Get it? Okay. So, exploration is probably one of the biggest things in any pirate game. If you don't have exploration, what's the point of your game? You're limiting your players by not letting them explore, because if you're a pirate, you're supposed to be able to sail the seven seas. Now, granted, in both Sea of Thieves and Assassin's Creed, you are not sailing the seven seas, you are sailing some seas. in Assassin's Creed, I believe you're sailing the Caribbean. And I'm not entirely sure, but in in Sea of Thieves, I don't even know what kind of ocean that is. I don't know. But yeah, so I think in terms of exploration, I like the idea of having forts in both games. Both games have forts in them, but I do like the Sea of Thieves version better, because with that one, you're able to just storm the beach and take out as many skeletons as possible, and boom, it's just done. But for Assassin's Creed, you gotta take down all the towers, all the walls and stuff in order to be able to, storm the place, which I think can be fun, but it's also very frustrating if you're not high enough level. Compared to Sea of Thieves, where if you just know what you're doing, you'll be fine. Now, in terms of exploration, Assassin's Creed has these events where you're able to kill sharks, whales, and orcas and all that. You're able to go spearfishing with them for them. And sure, it's really bad and but it's historically accurate, and I would love to see some kind of thing like that. You also, in Sea of Thieves, have the, what's it called? The bell dive, or whatever it's called, where you're able to dive into the ocean and explore the ocean while sharks are around you and could eat you. And I think that's really fun, and it's very suspenseful. It's very scary when you're doing it. But yeah, exploration in terms of Assassin's Creed, I think it wins on some margins, but Sea of Thieves wins on other. Sea of Thieves wins on others. Jesus. So yeah, all in all, if you just take parts of Assassin's Creed and parts of Sea of Thieves, I think if you mush that together, you can make a great pirate game. Probably the best pirate game to ever exist. But knowing Ubisoft, and I'm not sure who makes Sea of Thieves. Editor, put it here. I don't know who makes it, but I doubt that they're gonna try to make something better, because look at Skull and Bones. That was their answer to everyone wanting Black Flag again, but we all know how that turned out. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and you better like that. You better like that subscribe button, or else you're walking the plank. Understand? Okay, good. I will kill you. No, I won't. That's a lie. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.